Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of this now 2v1 replay. Enrix is the only one left on my team. He's sitting on 2,000 minerals and 500 gas. He does have that spire up, and I was taken out very early with a nice marauder and roach rush into my base. I was trying to expand too much economically. Taking a look at the spending, Enrix has spent the most on his army, but technology-wise, Enrix has spent 1,400, and what Digie has spent 1,850. So, I guess economically speaking as well, Digie has spent more money. Taking a look at this, we're just trying to get some more spine crawlers into play, and now getting a large group of mutalisks. Taking a look over here, I am controlling these mutalisks. Mutalisks harass now, just harassing the main base of Digie. Digie now trying to come back away. Each of these mutalisks with a fair number of kills. So 5 mutalisks just coming around the map, harassing, continuing to harass, trying to take down as many of these units as I can. I'm able to see that there are now some marines and some hydralisks coming out, so I really want to be able to pull those mutalisks away so that those marines and those hydralisks are going to be unsuccessful in trying to do any push. At this stage in the game, all I can really do is offer my partner micro, so Enrix continually pings around the map and lets me know that there is in fact more mutalisks. So taking a look at this, I now have an army of 13 mutalisks trying to run around that map and to come back in, and a very large number of mutalisks coming in, easily taking down the rest of these marines. So the marines getting taken down, and all Digie really has left is a couple Hellions and a couple Marauders. Not going to be able to really do all too much. Hydralisk now trying to push in on this front door. Unfortunately for Enrix, Enrix has a large number of roaches on that front door, as well as some spine crawlers, so that will work out well for him. Those roaches dealing more damage than those hydralisks can. Now with those mutalisks coming in, continuing to harass us, just constantly flying around, trying to harass us to the best of my ability. Gonna come in and now take down this command center. I want to make sure that Digie is pretty much out of the game. Hydralisk now once again trying to move back in, perhaps trying to take down these mutalisks. I'm down to 10 units, and in come those hydralisks. So quickly gonna move these hydralisks, quickly move these mutalisks away. Once again, I'm stuttering a little bit too much today to try to calm down. And now in comes a larger group of mutalisks. So now I have a group of 21 mutalisks able to just try to do hit and runs on. And he also did upgrade the attack. So that base attack means that those mutalisks will in fact be able to focus down those units fairly easily. I'm trying to use that chain effect to try to splash some damage around. And if I'm able to splash that damage around pretty effectively, and trying to do a little bit of those mutalisks hit and runs, the hydralisks are in fact upgraded, so 13 damage, and 13 damage with a range of 5 and a little bit of armor. So gonna go ahead and let that one building burn down, moving these mutalisks across the map, realizing that he has such a large number of hydralisks over here. I'm not gonna be able to harass over there. Gonna try to come back over here and try to take down some of these try to take down some of these buildings over here. So I tell my partner to go ahead and take another expo, as I'm going to be microing his army and his units so well. So in comes these mutalisks just trying to chase down as many of these drones, once again taking down these hydralisks very easily just with hit and runs, trying to separate that army, and now hydralisks getting destroyed right there. So large group of mutalisks just still constantly harassing, and this is me without any buildings. So Enrix is just macroing up for me as I can continue to try to take down as many of these units. Gonna take down the hydralisk then. That hydralisk then, very important. Now he's gonna have no additional units to really just fight back with me. Focusing down these overlords now. Overlords gonna make him upside down in terms of food, so he has no additional way to produce any additional units, and he's not really mining that much either. Taking a look at the harvester count, 33, 17, and 10. Coming back in, gonna try to take down these spore crawlers. Spore crawler gonna get quickly taken down. Hydralisk now trying to pop back up. Mutalisks now trying to come down to this expansion. Perhaps I can take down this expansion, trying to take down more of these units over here. Gonna go ahead and take down these hydralisks once again, and continuing to push in. Now we have a large number of Zerglings coming in, so the Zerglings are going to be dealing with the main force as the hydralisks continue to try to chase me around that map, separating up these units. Those Zerglings are causing those hydralisks to just get stuck on themselves. Mutalisks just now able to just focus down each one of those hydralisks. So yeah, that's all that macro right there, just micro right there, making sure that those hydralisks are in fact attacking the same unit. Down goes that last hydralisk, and this is going to be GG, as the large swarm of mutalisks, 12 mutalisks, able to just completely finish off the rest of this map right here. Digie says GG, wow, you rock. Just a really you know, props to Enrix. Enrix keeping his cool right there, and me being able to, or him trusting me enough in order to transfer his control over to me so I can build these Mutalisks and micro these Mutalisks as he takes control of his base. Down goes his final command center. He finally gets some Vikings up, but those Vikings are not going to be enough, as the Zerglings are going to be able to take down the last of those turrets, and now the Mutalisks going to be trying to push back in. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening. There's about another 20 seconds of play before his partner leaves, so should be fairly interesting. Just wanting to make sure that there's no additional units running around. Drones now being transferred to this high yield mineral location, as these Mutalisks are just trying to take down perhaps any food, trying to take down some of these, and anything that can attack air. Trying to take down, a couple barracks, and that's going to be game, so Chiss leaves the game. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this 2v2 replay here on Lost Temple.